Expenses are something that you buy or pay for, whether that is a good or a service. So let's see how we can apply that to your life, and then we're going to take that information and apply it to a business. So in your life, you have monthly expenses. You might pay rent, you might pay a mortgage, you might have utilities, a cable bill. These are all expenses. You have to pay taxes on an annual basis. You have to pay sales tax when you buy something. Have you paid a contractor to build you something? Have you paid a plumber when you've had a plumbing issue? These are all expenses in your life. Therefore, let's take those expenses in your life and see if we can illustrate how they apply to a business situation. So, for example, when you hired that contractor or that plumber, that is somebody that had expertise in an area that you did not have. A business will do something very similar. Or they might reach out to a professional consultant, somebody that has expertise in a certain area, hire them as a contractor, and then you have professional consulting expense. Secondly, we have operating expenses. This in your life could be a cell phone, it could be cable, it could be whatever. These are going to be all operating expenses in a business. Lastly, when a business needs to borrow funds, maybe they need to build a warehouse, maybe they need to expand, or they're doing an acquisition, they might borrow funds from a bank. When you borrow money from a bank, you're going to be paying it back with interest. Very similar to when you're buying a house or you're buying a car. You're repaying those funds with interest. So interest expense in your life, the exact same thing as interest expense to a business. To put it briefly, a business is going to have expenses, whether it's salary expense to employ people to run the business, whether it's operating expenses like cell phone and software licenses, or it's expenses related to interest when you borrow debt. Hope that makes sense. Have a good rest of the day. Take care and goodbye.